Before I get into the video, I do want to say sorry for not uploading. It's been around a month. I had surgery right after my last video that I posted. I am okay. It's good. I'm ready to start making videos again. And if you hear wind, rain, my house flying away, it's because Florida has another hurricane. Hurricane Milton. Thank you so much. But that's all. Thank you guys for the recent support. Almost at 500 subs. So thank you and enjoy. It's around that time of year, so I want to tell a story about one very, very scary man. If you haven't seen the absolute atrocities that Diddy has committed over the years, I'll give you a quick rundown before the new evidence that has recently come out. Diddy is a major person in the music industry, mainly in rap and hip hop and stuff like that. And, you know, he may or may not be responsible for the deaths of Tupac and Biggie. Some people think that. It makes sense. Just for context, Diddy is the owner of Bad Boy Records, which has tons and tons of huge rappers. The biggest being Biggie, probably. I don't know anybody else on that. Diddy for years has had multiple allegations against him, whether it was assault, doing stuff with the children. But since he was so influential, not in just music, but in, you know, he was very big in Hollywood, he could basically just get away with everything. He would ruin your career if you said anything about it. Until now. I don't think Diddy still does this anymore, but Diddy has something called Puffy's Flavor Camp. But this camp was made for young up-and-coming artists to grow themselves and their brands by working with one of the biggest people in the music industry at that time, Diddy. One of these people being Usher. I'm sure you know who Usher is.
I mean, I could see if it was a real nigga. If you lost your hoe to T.I., I'd be like, hey, that's T.I. But Usher, you better check that hoe, Mr. Dubois.
Who at the time was 13, I think, 13 or 14 years old. And some godforsaken reason, he lived with Diddy for a year, by the way. Usher was 10 years younger than Diddy at the time. Diddy would have been 23, 24, which is absolutely insane. Usher really hasn't said anything about it publicly, other than that he was shown, and I quote, was shown very curious things. What curious things like could that have possibly been, you know, going down at Puffy's Flavor Camp? Another victim, I mean attendee, Justin Bieber, was at this Flavor Camp thing, and I think Justin was around 14, 15 at the time, and just like other, you know, he was there to try and improve his music and learn more and make more money. But realistically, that probably did not happen at all. At the time, Diddy was in his 40s with a 15-year-old kid. Like, dude, you're 40 years old. Get some new friends to start freaking touching on and doing these freaking freak stuff with. And speaking of his friends and what he would actually do with those friends, the freak offs, which to me are insane that this is publicly, this is public. Like, this was a public thing that everybody knew. The fact that it's confirmed that Diddy will just have like a at a party and everyone's just fine with it, like, it's so crazy, dude. We don't know for sure like who participated in these freak offs, but we do have confirmation that some of them are unconsensual and with some people who are underage. I expect this case to go bad for a lot of people, and not being just Diddy, in very different areas. Actors, celebrities, musicians, politicians, business owners are all like going to be involved one way or another. I pray that the American judgment system doesn't fail us. And when Diddy was just starting to get investigated, they did a raid on his house in, I think it was Miami first, and they found out that that man left the freaking country. The second he heard he was getting investigated, he left. And the most recent news is probably the worst out of all of it, because it's confirmed. The police raided another one of his houses and they found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. 1,000 bottles? How much of a freak could you possibly be to think that you could even use 1,000 freaking bottles of baby oil? If you had like one bottle of baby oil for, you know, your freaking stuff, maybe I could, maybe one or two, but 1,000, And on top of it all, to make sure he was absolutely gonna just never see the light of day again, 3,000 people called in to talk about their interactions with Diddy, and they confirmed that 125 of these people are involved in some sort of way. Confirmed 125. And to make it even worse, 25 are under the age of consent, and the youngest being 9 years old. Jesus Christ, man. They also confirmed that there are major people involved. You know, politics, like, it's insane. I'm sitting here waiting like freaking 50 Cent to see what names will be on this list. And my suspicions are 100% Meek Mill. We've seen Diddy call him daddy, which is insane, for years. And he's called other people daddy. I don't know what the hell.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Usher, I do think it's sad to say, but like realistically, he's probably done something. Kevin Hart, he's been at hella Diddy parties, and I'm sure there's gonna be many other celebrities and, you know, other major people that are going to have their lives ruined. But I think that will be all for this video. I do apologize. I think it might be short. If it is, again, my bad. I'm just getting back from surgery, so, and there's a hurricane. But do expect more videos from me again. I'm hopefully wanting to get back to every week, or trying to get more than once a week. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.
Oh.